So here we are at the wonderful Sam Boyd Stadium on the fringes of Las Vegas, and this Expert View feature is going to be all about New Zealand, and two words specifically: adaptability and reactivity. They're a team on top of the form, they're looking good in their points, joint top with USA, and this weekend poses a really good opportunity for them to cement top spot based on their outstanding performance that we saw in Sydney. Now the stats really back this up, and we can have a look now at just how impressive they were, conceding just 6 scores, but more important than that, just 8 opportunities from the massive amount of carries that were against them in the tournament. Now what that tells us is that they have a great ability to suffocate teams, let teams play against them, but then are ruthless in how they flip the attack and score with great chance and opportunity. We're going to see it with some clips here, so let's take a look. The first clip takes us back to a feature we've seen before in Expert View and how strong USA's restart game is. Asefo claims it, and a little bit of harassment at the breakdown comes from New Zealand, who are looking so comfortable not having the ball. This line represents where this phase starts for the USA, and take a look at how oppressive the New Zealand defence is. Working the USA all the way back into their own territory with remarkable resilience. 47 metres lost just from New Zealand, putting the pressure on, and then they force the error. That was the first action of the final in Sydney and set New Zealand up wonderfully well, absorbing the pressure of the USA to give them their next chance, and this is their first opportunity with ball in hand. From a set piece, the ball is shifted across, and just enjoy these lines. Kuroi, the playmaker, the most pivotal man in the New Zealand team, ably backed up by an array of stars that really are coming to the forefront of how this New Zealand team are not just performing, but culturally what they're all about. Really is great to see this New Zealand team looking as strong as they have been in previous seasons, and certainly playing against them many times over the years. You know you get very few opportunities with ball in hand to try and score against them, and that was backed up by the stats we saw previously. This next clip starts after the USA have had possession for 3 minutes 50, an astonishing amount of time, and looks at their line, how they set up. New Zealand quite well spaced, but take a look in particular at Regan Ware and Sam Dixon. They eye up the threat, and Danny Barrett, a sizeable one at that, gets a massive shot by Dixon. Meaning the turnover happens, and Kuroi, who was previously sweeper, tracks the ball on the inside, stays alive as a threat, then acts as scrum half at the next breakdown, meaning that this shattered USA defence cannot stop the on-rushing Sam Dixon do the damage. Barrett tries to catch up from the opening hit, but can't get near him. With a nice bit of spice as well. I like to see just how much it means to these teams, and Kurt Baker really does personify how this New Zealand team are playing at the moment. They've never won out here in Las Vegas, but with this type of confidence, their adaptability and their reactionary skills, they've never had a better chance.